Howdy. It's been a while. I've been gone for quite some time. You might be new. You might not be new. You could be somebody I've never met. You could be a returning subscriber. I don't know who you are, but I want you to know who I am. In case you don't know from the previous time I've uploaded on here, my name's Devin. I wanted to stream when I was a younger guy, so I ended up making a YouTube channel and learning how to edit and play YouTube games and do Let's Plays because that was the big thing at the time. But I disappeared about 8 years ago, and nobody knew anything about me or where I went. And Twitter got deleted. My Facebook page for my YouTube channel got pretty much inactive and only got deleted about last year, or maybe 2 years ago now, maybe 2020. But I want to say hi. I'm back. You know, I kind of left you guys unceremoniously, and the last thing I did was leave a video saying, hey, I got a job working at a restaurant. I don't remember exactly what I said. It was 8 years ago since I posted that video. It's probably been closer to a decade since I was really doing all of this seriously, but I'm back. It's my dream to be a YouTuber and to try to get a community of people who want to support me. That was the dream then, at least. I was a very insecure younger man, and I really needed love and support because I never felt like I got a lot at home. So that was kind of the dream. But now I've decided to go on with my life, and we got past that. I had a period in my life where I just needed to get away from home, and that meant that I had to go find a better job, and I had to go pay for a lot of things. I had to pay for the place you see me in now. This place I've lived in for the last 6 years, going on 7 years, because I moved in here when I was 22. Um, After that restaurant gig, I ended up going and working for a industry making transmission parts for Ford, and then after that, I spent 5 years in a supermarket. You can see it's Meyer right here. Uh, I even stayed there through COVID. Honestly, started working there in 2017, worked all the way through COVID until about last year. Um, my grandparents have all died since I last saw you guys. I went through one of the worst one of the worst heartbreaks I've had in a long time. Since I was a teenager, really, when I was 27. That still hurts a lot. I'm not going to lie to you. But I've gotten away from working all the time in retail. I was working 16 hours a day, 3 times a week, still filling up the rest of the week and taking up as much overtime as possible. I was just so absurdly just overwhelmed that I couldn't even consider doing work for YouTube and stuff like that anymore. But I'm back. And I'm happy to be back. It's something that's never left my mind or my heart. And I've decided that since I'm going to be trying to do the YouTube stuff again, since I'm going to be streaming on Twitch, since I'm going to try to be a social media presence, that I actually want to get out there and meet some people and get to know some more new YouTubers, older YouTubers, streamers, what have you. You know, when I first wanted to do this, I was 16, and then I started doing stuff like this to prep for it when I was 18, graphic arts. And then in my early 20s, I actually tried to start doing the YouTube stuff. I learned so much about editing software. I learned so much about how fun editing is, how fun playing games are, how much I used to laugh playing with the guys that I used to YouTube with, and I missed that. I always missed that. And I'm just really excited to be back. I'm really excited to be here and help entertain people, maybe keep some people distracted from their problems for a little bit. There's thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, there's millions actually of accounts on YouTube at this point, and the fact that you even come here to see my videos at all is really cool, and it really just is awesome to still see even after all of this time that out of 7 billion people on this planet, that somehow you came to me. And it's cool to think about that. And the algorithms picked me up a couple of times, but it's really cool to know that somebody out there wants to watch my content. And somebody out there wants to support the vision, and I appreciate you guys for all of that. I'm actually looking for feedback too, so feel free to drop comments and stuff like that in the videos. But the point of the whole video here, though, is to tell you that I'm sorry that I disappeared for a while. I had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. I had personal problems that I had to go solve and fix myself. And, some of it was therapy stuff. Other stuff was just things that I was not happy about with my life that I had to do something about. And I'm happy to be here now. I'm happy to start working on my channel. As far as channel news goes, we are going to be streaming on Twitch. We do it just about every day now. I'm getting a new job, so we're going to be going back to work. So that's probably going to cut back. But I'm going to try to get more content here on YouTube to try to build things up a little bit more. Now, in terms of content, I have already begun the process of reviving some old series and bringing them back into the modern era of myself. Some games, it's really cool seeing the nostalgia. Psychonauts is one such game. They recently came out with a sequel, so I want to play Psychonauts, and then hopefully I can buy the sequel in the upcoming weeks to play on the channel. Grand Strategy is still going to be a thing. I've gotten way more deeper into that. I actually just had a friend gift me Hearts of Iron, so we're going to be playing that. We're currently doing a Stellaris playthrough, the second one, because the first one didn't go so well. Classic economic clash and crash. We're also going to be trying to do some voice acting content. You'll notice I don't have any music or anything playing because I don't want to edit this video too much because I don't want to be scripted on this. But we're going to be doing some voice acting stuff. It's going to be RPG games only and only if they're unvoiced. So things like Vampires the Masquerade, you can actually find content down below for. The Fallout 3 and New Vegas kind of loosely fall under that. I don't know how well we're going to do that particular series because those games go on and on and on and on. RimWorld is going to be a popular choice. I don't know about the voice acting aspect of it. But, we're going to be playing other games as well. I'm going to bring Overlord up. We're going to be playing some of the old Star Wars games, I'm thinking. We're going to be playing a whole bunch of other games that I can get a hold of. Dwarf Fortress is in the plans. I'm going to be playing a lot of stuff. I don't want to be a one-ticket YouTuber kind of guy. I'm going to be here and I'm going to be posting a whole bunch of different content. You can see my puppy Undine. I named her Undine purely because of a couple of reasons, really. Obviously, I'm not going to hide it. I first heard the name from Undertale. I played the game when it came out. I loved the game. Hit me in an emotional spot because it reminded me of all my friends that I don't get to see from high school anymore. But I also found out it means destructive wave in Latin. And I named her that because obviously I live on a beach. We've talked about that before elsewhere. But I thought it'd be appropriate. And it turned out it was because she ate like 2 couches and a mattress and God knows how many pillows when I first got her as a puppy. And I got her as a gift after that really bad breakup situation. And she's a beautiful, smart, little intelligent lady. Yes, she is. Come here. You can come and say hi. See? There she is. Oh, I get kisses. Hello. But yeah, so that's kind of what we're looking forward to. We're going to be streaming. We're going to be making YouTube content. I want to get to know some of you guys, If you want to collaborate or talk or even comment, just tell me hi. Tell me how your day's been. How's your life been? How's things going on with you? Give me a little bit of an update about who you are as a subscriber. I want to see and meet you guys and see what's going on in your lives if you'll allow me. We want nothing but the best of vibes. And I'm noticing now we're already at 9 minutes. It's an unscripted video, so I don't want to ramble for too long, but I just want you to know I'm back. I appreciate the chance and opportunity you give me. And I'm hoping we catch some good vibes and we just keep things going and we can have fun. I remember when I was a little guy in high school looking at YouTube videos before it even popped off and watching gaming videos pop off and just being in the moment, being that poor kid who couldn't afford a game and is now having somebody entertain him, and I'm hoping to bring it full circle so I can start entertaining some people too. I'd love to hear your feedback. I'd love to hear what you got going on, whatever you want to share with me. If you want to help me grow, the best thing you can do is comment, share, the same old stuff. You know the spiel. I'm not going to tell you that you need to do that. If you think my content's worth sharing, I appreciate you. Go ahead, share it. I love that kind of stuff. I could really use the support, but I don't want to be over here begging for it. Only share it if you genuinely feel like I earn it. But I appreciate you guys. I don't want to take up any more of your time. I'm going to listen to this back before I upload it a third time, the third iteration, because we couldn't hear the audio this time. Bloody hell, we've done it so many times. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful night. You ladies have a wonderful night. If you're anywhere in between, you have a wonderful night. God bless and Godspeed, and thank you again for coming by. Peace out.